at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny skies. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Caught clean by a left hook. Nice exchange here from both men. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Oh, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He just misses with that big right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Match get turned around.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter-punching for both these athletes. That left lands. Perfect counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That punch lands. With that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that was something, Rocky.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it. Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That one lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
And he misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Win on the scorecard's gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen.
On to the fourth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Great counter right hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Right punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you get it.
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favor, a pickpocket him.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big whiff with the right hook. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He fails to score with that left hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds. We're witnessing one of the all-time greats go down. Good left counter that who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You'd like to see more jabs. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. What a punch. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Thrown in the towel yet? So I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Round 7, here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Catch and shoot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And now they're right back into the fray. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. These two are the perfect dance partners. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, boy, ring away.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring. 1,
2, 3, 4.
And after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And we enter the ninth. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that hook misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. guys, he's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here comes the 10th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. No rest for the weary. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out.
Defense! Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? I thought we were going to see the finish there. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. For sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they want to shake your leg. They're a nuts here, away from getting stopped.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. No, we don't see a knockdown. Trying to answer back. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook?
Very close match. It shows the skill,
It's all offense. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Both men step back for just a moment. Either fighter willing to... He's been cut. The referee's going to take a look.
You're taking too much to fight each other.
And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get...
Despite what the judge... Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stop?
TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.